How do you prove that your marriage is bona fide marriage? When it comes to the immigration and you want to become permanent resident through marriage, one among the requirements is to prove that your marriage is not a fraud. It is bona fide, it is real marriage. So there are some of the items, documentations, which are needed so that if you have them, you'll be in a position to prove that your marriage is real, your marriage is bona fide. So the list of the documents might be maybe 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't mean that you must have all the documents to prove that it's bona fide. You must have as many as possible out of those documents which are listed on the USCIS website, which is United States Citizenship and Immigration Services website, that your marriage is bona fide. So obviously, what are those documents? Number one document is no-brainer, is the marriage license or marriage certificate. If you are married within the United States, we call the marriage license. But if you get married outside of the United States, it's called marriage certificate. So you need to have the marriage license or marriage certificate from the government to prove that you are married. That's number one. But out of that document, what else do you need to show? What else do you need to have? You need to prove also you live together in the same household. That will be if you both rent in one apartment or you own the house together, it has to be both of you in the lease. Bank account. If you have a bank account, have a joint bank account. Some people, they don't want to have husband and wife as one bank account, you can create a new bank account with a joint both of you. Or if you have a credit account, credit card, you can put another person as authorized user. Both of you can appear on the credit report, on the statement. It shows both of you in the same. It will show that you live in the same address. It will be in the bank. It will be in the utility bill. It will be, when I'm talking about utility bill, I talk about whether is water bill, gas bill, electricity bill. So all those kind of bills, if both of your names are there, those are some of the things people say, oh, these people are together, they live in the same apartment, in the same house as husband and wife. But if you have a child together, even if you don't have any other documentation, exception of marriage certificate and birth certificate for that child, that this person is the father, automatically that has more weight than any other documentations. Some people can add, just in case you have health insurance, so this person can be in the health insurance, or if you have other insurance, like if you die, who is going to benefit, and you put your spouse there, that is another way to do that. So there are different ways you can be able to add these documentations. But that doesn't mean that you must have all of them. But it is easier to have them. So this is for people who apply green card by marriage and they are in the United States together. So these are documentations you will show in the United States. But if you get married, let's say a US citizen getting married to a person who is in another country, is in Sierra Leone, is in Nigeria, is in Ghana, is in Kenya, is in Tanzania. So you cannot have a document to prove that you live together while the person has never been to the United States. So for that particular case, you have a marriage license, you will have a proof of other things. Yes, you can have a joint account, authorized user like a credit card or something like that might be there, maybe depending on the person if has ever been to the United States and maybe has social security number, but the person don't have those. Obviously, you have a limited number. You have photos of wedding, photos of engagement. Those will be able to help you. But you might not have so much documentations like insurance because the person is in Tanzania or the person is in Ghana and you are in America. You are not, someone is not in the insurance there. But if you are both in the United States, you have more documentations. If you have ever filed together taxes, the tax return, you can have there like this is also another person, is my spouse. When you're filing tax is joint account, joint filers. Or some people also, they change the names. So if it's a woman, is changing the name to have the surname of the husband, and that means you have the new ID or new social with the new name. Obviously, you have those documentation to prove that I've already changed even the legal name now is from this one to this one. So it's more documents you have, the better. But if you are outside the United States, you are married to an American citizen, you will have a limited number of documentations to prove that it's a bona fide marriage. But that doesn't mean that they are going to deny. No, it's not a must that you must have all the documents. So once you have those one, you submit those documentations. The time of your filing for green card application, I-130 alien petition, to petition for this your relative. And then on the interview, you'll have the same or similar documents to prove that you are husband and wife and is a bona fide marriage, and you'll be able to get a green card through marriage.